Crisco, Des, and Wes, the After Hours podcast. You will laugh your ass off now. It's time for the podcast.
We are live and streaming. You can interact with us right now on the KS95 Morning Show page.
Hello.
Hey. Not be able to interact with us, so that actually made no sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because you're listening later. Hey, let me see your teeth real quick.
Pigeon.
Oh, he's going to make fun of me because I said teeth. Watch out for my teeth.
You got teeth?
Look, yeah, go
You
on.
have teeth? Yeah.
No, because let me clarify.
A little bee yelling, I have teeth.
Yeah, he did. That was
I
his.
did.
Don't
I
hit me.
panicked.
I have teeth.
I'm so close to my surgery. I'm so close to everything. I could see Wes is kind of that person who would just punch anybody in the mouth. So I just worry.
all the time.
I mean, you can see it. I mean, he called us soft for liking musicals earlier. So he's like, dude would punch somebody in the mouth. So all I'm saying is he took this ball and he picked it up and he was going to hurl it at me. And
After
I said,
you
"Wow,
had
my
the
teeth."
ball. Right
in the forehead.
You got him in the face
I
last
did.
time.
No,
So,
I didn't.
facial.
I'm sorry here. Paige, that was my fault. I'm sorry you did that. Oh, buddy.
no, if I've already been hit in the head. But to have Crisco stand up and run when he gets it in his hand and he yells, "I have teeth!" and then he leaves the room.
You're definitely not live there. That's fine.
We both were like, did he just yell, I have teeth?
I did.
We all have teeth?
Bitch.
Why did you say
Sorry. We're live. Wow.
that?
It just came out of me. Like when you yelled earlier on the show, you're like, my nickname was
Sloppy Taco.
Sloppy
We were
Taco.
talking about delicious tacos.
Yeah. Oh, we got people saying hi. Tracy says hi. Pam says hey. Janine Olsen. I don't know why I said your last name.
Olsen?
Hey.
S-E-N or S-O-N?
Oh,
Owen.
Ooh,
Oh,
they're
those-
fancier.
they're the
They are
It's
sus.
like I don't trust a girl when her name is Sarah without an H.
Oh.
Never trust
Like
Sarah without an H.
Matt with one T.
Yes.
100% of the way. Hello from Nicholas. Anna says hello, and that's it. That's all we got.
Well,
you messed up my eye.
You did, dude. I'm so
Hit you in the
sorry.
eye. I've never
Dude,
heard
would you like to
somebody
file a complaint?
when I push him and he hits his head on the
I'll-
wall in the bathroom, he's like, oh, you give me another concussion.
Dude, I was in there for one of those because I did it to Wes to make up for the fact that he bullies our own Pidge, our friend. I don't know why I air quoted that. Your friend. It's
Our
not
friend.
right. And out of nowhere, he gets in there, pitches him in there with me, and he does it to Pidge. Like he does it back, and I'm like, holy moly, he pushes him hard.
I'm convinced.
If you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's no, I don't think that nobody.
you know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
See, Des feels nice, doesn't it?
I mean, it feels
feels nice.
weird. That's
I
just
said Des, it feels nice. doesn't it?
Well, that's even creepier. Doesn't it feel nice, Des? If you know what I'm saying.
wow.
Oh boy.
So
Hey, what's up?
it's weird being live. I don't know what it is. I have a different feeling.
It's all the
when we're
concussion.
doing this. It is. Yeah.
Look at her eyes.
convinced-
Stare.
Am I gonna die?
Got her. What a reaction. Hey, you have reactionary skills. That's
I
good.
don't feel like as dizzy as I did earlier. I'm trying to look at my eyes. I don't know what the eyes are supposed to look like.
Are your pupils big?
I think you got to get closer. Move your microphone stand up, get right up in it.
He's trying to.
Yes, higher. No, you want to go higher, though. If you want to go higher,
I think I'll consult a doctor. I feel like I know what you're doing here. Where the sloppy tacos at?
old Dr. Stabbin over here.
Oh my God, you had a whole group of the Desmians that were just my sloppy tacos. No girls filmed it.
Yes, the sloppy tacos unite. Hey, you know what? I'm going to escalate.
Want to be part
I'm
of
going to
it.
escalate up. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh no, yeah, it would be up there with the West Glee.
Wes might
Why
be
do you
still.
turn on me instantly?
Dude, I
God,
don't
you're
know
such a
so much.
He turns on me instantly.
Since my concussion, I can't be blamed. Oh no.
I'm trying to interact
No.
with you guys. Guys, somebody
Okay.
said that they have a trainer with no age Sarah, and they don't trust her.
Oh,
So they wanted to
you
interact.
shouldn't.
That makes sense. Is she also a sloppy taco?
Well, that's how many drinks. I don't know.
Hey, how did you throw Des under the bus with Brandy downstairs?
So you know me. I'm the person who can't not make a joke. I've never physically been in front of Brandy. except for
Brandy
maybe
Powell from Channel 5.
one time. Never said a word to her because we haven't met really.
And I know her.
Des knows her, and she says hi to her. So 2 days in a row we see her. Today, she drops her phone all on her own, smacks it down to the ground loud. And she goes, oh, it's the case. It's no big deal. And I go, no, that's not true. I saw Des knock out your hands. I'll be your witness. And she just started laughing. Funny moment. We walked away. Des is like,
What?
I didn't do that.
I go, why do you always do that?
It was
It's
funny.
It's like when we're at a restaurant. You've witnessed this, and something happens, and he sees the server walking up, and he'll be like, "Don't you dare say that about our server! I think she's doing a good job." Like, I hate you.
Oh man, my microphone is on. Son of a bee. Somebody just pointed out that we're echoing. Got it.
Oh,
my
guys,
God.
guys,
I'm sorry.
No, I got
Yours on holy S.
There is a lot going on today.
I have okay.
You don't do anything for this podcast.
Oh, my
Look at all of the stuff I have.
No,
You don't push any of that button.
All of this stuff, and then look what they have.
I was going to tell you earlier.
Okay.
Okay, well,
You know
you're
what?
in my business.
I'm not gonna go negative.
The microphone has been in front of your face the whole time.
If you
So-
watch this podcast live ever, all you see Wes do is this.
He's in a little pose with one shoe off.
With one shoe, no, both shoes off. He can't wear one only.
Oh,
Yeah, don't you
Oh, I
remember
see.
that? Oh God, watch out,
You need
everybody.
me to
imagine that.
fix it for you again?
Screwed her up.
That's better. Oh, we fixed it. As soon as
Sorry.
I saw that, I went, oh. But see, this is why it's better we're live. We would have done this whole podcast pre-recorded. The
Oh, my
whole
God.
thing would have
That's
been a
true.
crap
Oh
show.
no, all
so
of our
thank you.
sloppy tacos
You're welcome.
left.
Oh, not
Like,
sloppy.
wow.
Hey, how many people in the chat right now are sloppy tacos?
Good thing to know. There's always extra sloppy tacos everywhere you go.
That's nice,
It
right?
is, yeah.
Wes was the only one not echoing. It's because his is immediately,
Well,
it's on the board.
And when
So
you're the goat, you automatically are just non-echoey. That's what
goat
they
who
say.
didn't even run the board here for 8 months. Great goat he is. Am I right?
I don't even know what that meant.
I don't know what it meant either.
I was trying to think of a goat joke and I couldn't think of one.
Yeah, they're all bad. Thank you.
They don't baa, do they?
Do
What is
they?
a goat?
No,
What is a
wait.
goat? That's a sheep.
They scream. They do that.
Oh yeah, like Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah. Ah! That
Oh,
wasn't a very good.
I
one.
do
That
want
was
a
a bad
goat.
scream.
That's right.
You
That
would
was
be
your thing.
so
You
bad.
wanted
That goat would be
Yeah.
dead in a month. If you had that goat, it would break off the tree from the rope. It'd be
My-
like just wandering around, and then you'd hit it in the morning. And you go,
Why? You
guys,
think?
I ran over a goat.
If there's somebody that could be a goat herder, it's our Des.
or a hurt her,
Do
a
you,
goat.
Wow.
hurt her.
do you envision me having just one single goat and he's tied to a tree in my yard?
Yeah,
With a bell.
I do. And I imagine you would have that goat for 2 to 4 days before you forgot about it.
I would never forget.
Taylor takes over for it. And then Taylor eventually is like, I sold the goat for beans from Magic Bean Stuff.
What would you name your goat?
Goaty.
No, see, that's
no,
lame.
yeah.
Gertie
know
the
it.
goat.
Gertie's pretty good.
Gertie's cute.
Gertie's good.
I'll take suggestions.
Somebody just
Zaleski?
said, let's hear. Anna just said, that's a goat's ass. Somebody said, I'm sorry, Anna said, Des is so pretty.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey.
even with my concussion, and look at this is where I hit my head. You can tell a little bit on the glass. It's a little swollen over here.
I have never heard more people, like more times talked
Oh,
about Des. She's like, do you see how bad it is over
It
here?
just, I'm surprised
I
I don't
was
have a
just-
black eye. Truly.
That sucks. And that's how you fell down the stairs.
Yeah.
How many stairs?
It's a pretty tall staircase. I was probably a third of it. So I don't know, like
Don't you know
12,
how the Beauty and the
12
Beast
stairs?
mansion looks?
Like 12 stairs.
It's a
Jeez.
staircase
stairs?
of about 300 steps.
Around the corner.
To be continued.
I actually did used to be like worried because at the bottom of those stairs, there's just a walk-in area and there's a glass door. And I've always thought, man, that would suck to fall down the stairs and hit through the door. And then I did.
You know what she needs?
Bubble
Like
wrap.
from Gremlins.
Yeah.
I'd like that. My aunt and uncle have one of those. I used to ride it.
You
Right.
did have your life alert.
Is that what
you used to? Well,
Back in the early sloppy
Sloppy
tacos.
taco days, she used to ride anything.
But I was just thinking this morning when you talked about your concussion.
Thank you.
I was
for
reading the
your
text.
respect.
Yeah,
For
well, I
your
was reading.
Concern.
I was reading the.
Okay.
I was concerned. I was reading the text and stuff, and I just love how people are like, Des, please go to the doctor. Des, take care of yourself. All nice stuff. And if like Wes, Crisco, or I did it, people would be like,
They had a stroke,
You're an
losers.
idiot.
Yeah,
You hit
it's just
it
probably
harder.
your dumb man brain, you stupid uglies.
aren't you just always stupid
Personal
like this?
attack on
And-
me.
But sloppy tacos, I guess, unite.
I'm sorry, guys. I think that they do.
It is funny though when Des is like when she has the shoulder cants.
I mean,
and
my-
everything is so much pain.
This enhanced the cans.
Everything is the cans. Everything turns into it. Like our boss came and he's like, "Hey guys, everything is pretty good. Good show." You know what's showing is the side of my face here where I got a concussion where I
He's-
fell down the stairs.
He said, "How did you ring your bell?" That was a quote, and I thought that's a cute way to ask how I injured myself and gave myself a
That's a
concussion.
it's a football term from the 80s. We all rung our bell. We didn't have concussions.
Oh,
You got your bell rung.
well, I
It
got it
sounds
wrong.
like a bell in your head when you
Yeah.
get a concussion.
Bing.
Yep.
That's why.
Totally.
Did you hear the pee bouncing around in there?
It's like woo, woo, but it's always kind of like that.
Oh, there now people. Oh boy.
What?
Now Kim wants to know why you haven't shared your blue cheese dip recipe yet.
Oh, it is so easy, girl. I'm just going to tell you right now. It is equal parts sour cream and Hellman's mayo, obviously. And then you take however much blue cheese chunks you want, put that in. A lot of Worcestershire sauce.
That's
Then
a cooter.
Wash
could-
your sister.
and then then you mix it all up. But you know what the key is white vinegar.
Why is that for you white?
It makes it.
Racist?
It's there's. I don't know.
You know what else white vinegar can be used for?
Sloppy tacos. I don't know. No sloppy. No.
Yeah.
What, Wes? Was that it?
It's a cleaning agent, bud.
It is.
So everything.
Well, no, I know that. I just didn't know if that was the joke.
Clean your floors. Add it to your blue cheese dip. It's all
It
the
just
same.
smells.
You
I
can
hate
clean
the
your body
smell.
with it.
I know, but I hate the smell of vinegar.
It adds a really nice ting to this
But
dip.
if
And
you bring chips and salt in the bathtub with vinegar, you've got yourself a party.
And a
Yeah, you do.
toaster.
Why are you trying to kill me? This is the 10th time you suggested I go take a bath with a toaster
and
plugged
you and
in.
I both were there. We're like, how do you clean it? Okay, wait. So we do it. We plug it in,
You plug
get
it
it
in.
hot. I thought you were going to say then unplug it and stick it in like water, and then it was all going to come off. But he never said to unplug it. He just said to stick it in the
I think
water.
that's like the most important part, right?
Oh yeah, you have to
it-
keep it plugged in and make sure it's not a GFI plug, whatever you do.
We just have to make sure that we all 14 of us in this room right now, because the few people that are watching us live don't actually do that. Because somebody would be like, I heard from Wes on
Yeah.
KS95.
Yes, it's-
That's true.
It's a
I'm
joke.
being sarcastic.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. That is just a joke. I think it's very funny, but it is just we're clarifying.
And I'm
blue
sorry.
cheese dip has mayonnaise in it.
And I'm sorry to anybody who's lost a loved one with a
toaster?
toaster.
You can't
no,
laugh
I
when you
can't.
say your condolences. You can't be like, and in super serious news, I'm a bit concussed, but if you did lose your husband or your spouse to toaster related,
I wonder.
can you imagine?
It's the concussion
terrible.
laughing.
I know, but
It's not me.
oh,
Oh,
boy.
no.
Pigeon?
Oh.
No, I was just gonna. I wonder. Like, I would like to talk to somebody that has had a toaster accident. Like
I
I
in
don't
the
think you can
bathtub.
talk to them. I think they're done. But
No, I don't.
They could have just
I
had a
burnt
light
myself.
zapping.
Yeah.
You never burnt yourself with a toaster?
No, I mean,
No.
in
no,
a bathtub,
he's talking about he
No,
wants to talk
I
to
get
somebody
it.
who
No,
had it in the bathtub, but I don't think you're going to talk to them.
No, I'm saying any.
No, they would. Sorry to cut you off. I
No, you're
feel
good.
like there's survivors of.
Of toaster
Toaster.
incidences.
Should that,
I
man,
think
if
we
we
should talk
had
about
if we
this
had
more.
one call, we should. It got weird now. Yeah,
I know that's what I was
it's
gonna
electric
say.
for sure.
That's what I was
Boogie
gonna say.
woogie woogie.
Let's just move on. Let's move on. What else do we have? Did you want to give any more recipes away?
I mean, I certainly will. Do you have any other dips you'd like to know about? I mean,
Somebody wants to know how you make a sloppy taco. That's not in there. I'm just kidding. Just
well,
trying to
obviously,
get
you
an
just
icebreaker.
make a taco that is extra saucy, and every time you take a bite, it makes a little bit of a mess. We actually had sloppy tacos on Sunday and Monday.
Oh.
Do you use a taco shell?
Yeah.
Oh, see, that doesn't sound good to me.
You
With
don't
the
just make it
sloppy
a
Joe.
walking taco then?
No, this was just a
Slopping taco.
good old sloppy taco, and every bite just was everywhere. It was
Not,
so good.
not to be dumb, but does that not sound like I would want like not a taco shell? It'd have to be something else, like a hot or like piece of bread, and then you just fold it into that. Like, I
What
don't
if?
want a
What if
taco shell with it.
this doesn't work out? We start our own restaurant.
Okay.
That serves nothing but the sloppy taco, right? And we call it La Bia's.
I don't think it's gonna
Okay,
be that.
well, somebody
Lapierre.
said,
I think
somebody-
that-
sloppy
Janine just said, "Are we all going to be at Pride this year?" I will not
Oh.
be, but you all will.
Oh,
be.
why?
We will.
Hmm.
I will not be
Oh,
there because
why
I am
won't
on
you?
FMLA. Wait, don't turn it off. FMLA. I'm out for surgery the weekend before, or
I
the weekend
know.
of
Chose
that.
that purposely because he didn't want to go to Pride. It's sad.
It's
That's not
really
true.
sad. It's a
It's
really
sad.
bad
That's
look
not
on
true.
you.
Wait, do you want me to say what you said? Don't, because I don't have anything to say.
Like, I don't know what I say.
Yes, as a matter of
I'm
fact.
No, I
really
don't.
excited because it's so fun. We can like meet and have a little breakfast beforehand,
Oh,
and then
it's
that. Oh, it's
Code,
so
Code,
fun.
sidebar from Des. Can we just
Mimos,
side- or
he
side-
knows. He's my.
no, he
We're
is
going to
gonna-
drink.
He's
Oh,
my.
it's
Dude, I
gonna
got
be-
stuck for like 6 hours
Stuck?
because
Why
it started,
were you stuck there? I
because
thought
I
it's a fun event.
stuck there because
Hmm.
we couldn't start.
Because there was.
That
There's
happens
protests and
every
stuff. So
year.
yes, so we got stopped.
Yep.
And we sat there for 6 hours. So we
Yep.
weren't stuck at Pride. Once we were out there, it was great. We were stuck on a side street. That's what I'm saying. So I have no problem going to have some mimosas.
No,
Which is-
I
know
don't
because
either.
you're a judger of drinkers.
I
You
just know
We
that
did
by
last
the
year. Or
teetotaler,
2 years
Crisco.
Oh, God, he
Yeah.
just never shuts his
Teetotaler,
big
teetotaler.
effing mouth. Like
Teetotaler.
ever. How did he make
I'll
it in
meet
radio
you at
66 years?
Libya's or whatever. you
Lavia's.
said. Lavia's. I'll meet you there.
Lavia's, home of the sloppy taco.
So yeah, we
Oh,
will
look
be
at-
there.
This
we
is the-
can't wait.
remember when he threw his headphones earlier because if he doesn't get his way, he pouts like a little baby. Our
Oh,
little office Karen.
Look at how quick she turns. You are a bee. Sometimes
You're very tart.
You're tart today. You can tell when Wes is tart, and he is more tart than I've ever seen him be. Up to the Twins game. That Twins game, I would have divorced him on the
Bless
spot
you.
if I was Murray.
Bless you.
Bless you. No, that's okay.
Bless you again.
Bless you. Oh God, she's going down. Oh God, bless you. Oh boy.
Is it? I thought
He does
I've
have a good
heard-
sneeze though.
I thought I heard you're not supposed to do like a second bless you.
What?
Is it-
Why?
Do they counteract each other?
Oh,
That's what
no, I've been
something
unblessed.
like that. You have been
Hurry,
unblessed.
somebody
Oh,
bless
you never
me.
want the double blessing. You know
I
what
don't
I'm
have my
saying?
phone on me.
It's
but-
like the Eiffel Tower blessings. You never want that.
Nicholas said Dez is still the funniest, so no taste there. Nicholas also said, "Yay, Pride! I can't wait to see you." That's one person.
Love you do.
I know they all love
Can't
Dez.
wait to
I don't
see
even know
you.
why we're on this show, the three of us.
That's
We
what I'm
don't really.
saying.
It's no point.
Because it'd
Des
be
just
really
gets
fun for me to just talk to
Groveled.
myself.
Well,
People
have you
would
heard
love it.
yourself? You've had full conversations before. You
That's
literally.
the
This is all the
concussion.
Twin Cities. Oh, Des.
They feel sorry for me because I got my
Oh,
face smashed last night.
You did?
Yeah,
When
you
did that
did.
happen?
Nobody in my
No,
home
don't you
really did
always?
care that much.
Yeah. Every part of it got smashed.
Smash into the pillow.
Ow.
That's how the knee
That-
injury happened earlier in the week.
Get Dez over here. Every time she comes in, she's like, look, I got a little bit of a bow injury from
My face
I
smashed.
can't say what, if you get my drift.
I have marks on my knees from tile in the shower. I can't tell you why.
No,
Does anybody
I
else
had
have
to-
their headboard ingrained in their forehead? It's
I
the
have a
weirdest thing. Look, it's the
soft
same
headboard.
pattern. Oh my gosh.
You have a padded
It's a
headboard?
cushiony,
Oh.
soft headboard.
I do have a.
I
padded
just feel
headboard,
like
too.
Taylor might be a bit aggressive. Every time you come in here with a sports injury, every
Oh.
single time I'm like,
that guy goes hard.
dude, I know. Does he
Yeah.
ever? You told Pidge right away when he was with Sammy,
No
no
jackhammering.
jackrabbiting or hammering,
Jack.
jackhammering,
Both.
rabbiting, whatever. Speed, no speed. And it sounds like every
No
time
speed.
Des comes back, she's like, got another one of those sports injuries. I've got
No.
rug burn on my knees.
I
Yeah.
did that to myself, and that wasn't. It was yes.
No
and the rug burn
jackrabbiting.
thing was from the bed.
And
from
you
the
have to stop
arm.
possuming with yours.
Oh, I possum all the
Hiding
time.
in plain dead.
Oh, yeah. I'm always like, oh,
Is that what possums do to turn their mate on? You play dead.
that's not what they do to turn their mate on. They're not in lingerie and go,
Oh shoot!
and they just start going, you like that?
I've been possuming ever. I thought that's what turned Sammy on.
Oh no.
So every time
That's
Sammy
what I
comes
just
to bed,
put
you're
down.
like,
Exactly.
No, what is that thing
Oh.
that it's called when like young people they lay in bed and they're lazy? It's called like
Bed rotting.
bed rotting.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
that's what I think you think turns her on.
turns
you're
me
like,
on.
I have been in bed for 37 straight hours.
Come
Are you
here.
turned on?
Yeah.
And yet she has no rug burns.
No, but
He's a
She
gentle
has
lover.
pillow burns just from sleeping. She's like,
no, I sleep a long time, but it's like as soon as I wake up, I'm out of bed, and then I'm not back in bed
God,
until I go to sleep.
do you want
Which
I have the
probably most people,
best
but-
idea. So this, I got that. I told this
Life.
in the podcast the other day that I was going to get the Aura ring.
Yeah.
Dude, it tells you every detail of your sleep. I swear we have to get you one. No. Could you imagine the readings? Like if I sleep for 5.5 hours for the night, it's like, you've missed vital sleep here. You need this. Your readiness for the day is at 90. You have all these details. Could you imagine? Be like, dude, you have slept enough this weekend. You are good for life.
They call
What if-
911 for you.
Oh, 100%. What if we don't, because we don't want to spend the money on the Aura ring? He could just wear my Samsung watch.
oh,
And just give it to
no.
him one night and you just have to wear it.
No.
Why? Because I
Sammy
can see it all on my
actually
phone.
Brought
Oh,
this up
yeah.
to me last night or the night before. She's like, "Would you like it?" Were we talking about rings?
If
What's
I
that-
gave it to you.
No, if she gave me for my wedding ring, if she gave me
pegging.
the Aura ring.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
And well, my thought is a couple things. I would, for some reason, it would make me feel like a grown up to have like a real ring.
well, you're getting married, buddy.
I know
And you are a grown up. I mean, even though it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, that's true. So, and then I'm like, the other thing is they'll probably update the ring a lot, and then if that's my ring, I'll just have like after we're married for 10 or 15 years, like the first generation.
You can buy other rings, buddy.
Well,
I
they
know,
have
but I
4
don't wanna-
generations of it.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
but I'm
I
saying,
don't.
but you'll get it, and it's
He's
not
saying
like you
in 10
can't.
years, the Aura ring's not going to be
No,
relevant.
so you just get another ring for $100.
But this
Yeah.
is just another way we're like, oh, you know what you should do? Go to a doctor or see somebody. And he's like, I don't want. I'm just fascinated for. You could wear his for one day. You don't need to have it on forever.
One
I
day.
just want to see one weekend
No.
to see from start to finish, Friday when he goes to bed until Sunday night when he wakes up right before he has to come into work. And then he's like, heck yeah, let's see how much sleep he got. It's gonna be like, Dude, you had 14 hours of REM sleep. I don't know if that's supposed to be good or not. But you also said you don't sleep well.
Yeah,
A lot
I
of
think we
times.
see
Sleep
that
terrible.
you were up a lot and moving a lot, and
You have the
Yeah.
apnea?
I wonder. It's hard for me to fall asleep.
you have a
And
touch
then-
of the app.
You have the Nia.
Probably.
You have the Nia?
I was wondering if
Oh,
I
no.
have epilepsy, and I'm now wondering if I have narcolepsy. But
Well, it's one of the Epsies.
I have so
You
many
have
Epsies.
all the Epsies.
Do you have all the Epsies?
I have quite a few Epsies.
Well, I hope you don't have all the Epsies. There's some
Epsies
bad
and
ones out
oopsies.
there.
No, I know.
Dingsies.
Trust me.
Stolen enough, but pick Hepsi.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look at some of these texts.
Epsies.
Nope,
Going.
okay, we're done.
You guys have things to do.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I would
Everybody.
say is-
Bye. Thanks for hanging. Mwah.
Crisco, Des, and West, the After Hours podcast.
After Hours.